And I'm probably gonna fail this one too, cause I just took some heavy fire from like 3 dudes. They went from like 110. God damn! Motherfucker hurt me through the wall. Like I love the sound design in this that is actually localized and you can actually like hear people out. Like even when the bots can do it, it's
Alright, what is cracking, stream fam? It is your boy Juice. We back up in this motherfucker on a weekend stream of Forza Horizon 5. I am loading in, waiting for the usual endless Forza fucking stat screen that scrolls. Got my boy Eisen on. We're just kind of bullshitting, hanging out, so you hear somebody else, you know why.
it was all black. You can hear me
Because I'm
everywhere.
black, bitch. Oh yeah, man, I watched this last night because you can actually see her nipples through this gown. I was like, whoa, a little racy with the nips in the gown. Plus, I thought it was weird because she scooted all the way across to the other side of the bed.
Trying to hide them.
It's just,
Like
nah, she was just like, instead of getting in from the opposite side of the bed, she got in from one side and scooted to the other side. Plus, there's like a bunch of fresh flowers everywhere, like 2 bouquets full on the opposite side
oh.
of the bed. Like, who needs that many flowers in their room?
We're on the show?
Yeah. Yep, right next to her. There's that one, and there's like another one. It's funny.
Yes, you wish people who can do that?
The things that I pick up on. Oh, and then the gay scene also. I didn't expect that.
I knew that already.
The gay sex scene. I didn't expect that either. I guess period times, man. They were doing it back then too. That's right, stream fam. Gay sex has been around for a long time. Don't
thousands of
don't be
years,
shocked.
thousands of years.
Oh yeah.
Welcome back, Titan.
Welcome back, Titan. Thank you.
Not gonna happen, Evie. Get out of me. Face.
Wonder if my auctions
Would you snuggle over there?
are finished.
Is this too loud? Are you good?
Mm-mm. That I know of. Maybe I didn't have any live. Right. Let me get another drink, and I will set some auctions, and then we will kick this hoe off. I'm also gonna replace my battery for my controller so that shit don't die on a live stream, because that would suck.
Like, oh no!
I know, right?
Something's in my eye. I can't kill these terrorists with shit in my eye. I can't Drax Scalance these terriers with shit.
Direct scalanced.
Oh, did you see
God, I
the
love Key and Peele. I wish they'd come back out with some more shit. Sucks that they've went off to go do their own shit. And I guess they've, made some pretty decent movies, but
Oh yeah.
it's kind of like the era of Dave Chappelle. They just need more people like Key and Peele and,
They just want to push the
and Dave
limits of
Chappelle
comedy.
that want to do some like really good sketch comedy. Because it's truly frustrating.
Their stuff was just like, it was original and it was like stuff you'd already thought about.
Dude, SNL can even hit hard sometimes, but dude, it's not often.
Yeah.
And so they're just, the days of Mad TV even was a golden era of television. For comedy anyways. Especially sketch comedy.
Maybe the suppressor was a bad idea for this.
Less damage. I might try and...
And also, I've never played this map, so I'm kind of just like aimlessly walking around. But I am learning that there are. I took probably the most typical route, taking the stairs down, when I could have rappelled off the side of the building and came in through the windows, but I didn't know we're down here. Woo!
The route most traveled. What's
Yeah.
cracking, Turbo?
And then I just straight up had a jump scare. Like, as the dude was trying to pull the barricade down, I smashed it down, and I was not expecting him to be there.
What's cracking, Turbo?
He's your consistent follower.
Yeah, he's one of them. I met him actually doing Forza, believe it or not. He's a fellow Forza player.
Is he better than you?
Probably.
Let's see. I don't do buck. I'll do. A shotgun's not gonna help me in this because it's got too much recoil.
It's just in the middle of trying to sell some cars, Turbo. Some
Let's do
duplicates.
No. I just do the ash.
The publisher of the Christian Advocate. Why is he writing you? He wants to meet. That's publishing some.
At least with ash, I know how to wield.
I've never known
Now,
anyone
where are
who
these?
paper.
Aha!
I'll be honest, this is very impressive. One of your own stories in print. Don't spoil it.
Turbo, you ever sell anything on the auction house?
It is. This Scott just got
By
one
chance?
publisher wants to talk to
Just
her.
because I'm curious.
Congratulations, Miss Scott.
Excuse me. Oh, but you didn't eat your lunch.
That dumbass big
I
job.
wonder how long she'll keep working for Mrs. Van Ryn once she gets in the
And if your answer is no, that's fine too, but...
Yes, Mr. Baxter.
This guy's the only one around here doing something.
Fell down extra far.
That's right.
Why don't you come straight back? Have you some pen?
We will, Mr. Baxter.
Preach, preach.
Well, of course, right after race box. There's always
Yep, Turbo's a gaming dad like myself.
goodness. What will you have? Mrs. Van Ryn will know that sometimes
Younger though, I think he's around Danny's age.
I'll make a sash for her to wear. Life, liberty, and the Red Cross forever. Of course, you're joking, but you make me tremble.
I know better. She'd always fight for any cause she believed in.
Don't have many duplicates left.
There's nothing wrong with my memory. In fact, I'm glad you're here as it allows me to ask whether I really need call at 61st Street.
This thing.
Mr. Eckhart Gannon, sure.
I will still continue to auction this thing. But again, you can't change the starting price. You can't change the buyout price. Change the time frame. A purchase this large, you know, I leave it on for 24 hours.
Shit.
I think it would help, but
God damn, got me through the wall again.
I also noticed the price fluctuates. So like sometimes, like I've seen it as high as like 2.3 million. Now it's at like 1.7. So they sell it based off of like, I guess whatever the current, I don't know, man. I mean, you can't set the pricing, so how do you know, you know?
What, you can't set pricing at the auction house anymore?
You can, like on some things you can, but not all things. Like there's some like high dollar items. Like I've got this Cobra Daytona Coupe 1965. It's a $30 million car. And I'm trying to sell it. Obviously, you're not gonna get $30 million for it. But you know, if I could get half that, like 15, that'd be sweet. You know, that'd be a cash cow for me. I'm sitting on like
That
6.
kind of bull.
I'm sitting on like 6 right now. I was like 7 yesterday. So, you know, to even get half that at 15 million would be, you know, pretty substantial windfall. And I'm not even asking for that. You know, and it's just like you take it to the auction house and you can't set the price and you can't set the buyout. So you can't set the initial bid time and you can't set the buyout. So
That
it's at whatever the fuck the number is whenever you decide to sell it. And that number can be different. Like I said, I've tried to sell this thing multiple times. And the problem is not everyone's got that kind of money. I mean, I'm sitting on 6 million, but not everybody's sitting on 6 million. And then to try and sell it and ask 15 million, like, dude, not everyone's got 15 million. Like, I've never owned 15 million in this entire fucking, well, I mean, I've collected roughly around 30 million in the game total, but I've never been sitting physically on more than pretty much what I've got right now, like 6 or 7 million. Like I've never just been sitting on $10 million in the game, you know. Like,
for the 4 and for the 5, shit, we were sitting on hundreds of million back then.
So, anyways, you know, your biggest advantage to making some money besides, you know, the usual fucking grind
Oh yeah.
is
Like,
sell
there
some
were
duplicates
rare,
or some
like
of your
just
high
like how
level
the rare
stuff.
cars in there, they were like, hold on, woo.
I will come home, but just for her birthday.
You know, and then some cars are like a normal auction house. You put them up on the auction house and like you can set your bid, your initial bid, and you can set your, you know, your buyout. And, you know, are you getting ripped off? Oh yeah, you're definitely getting ripped off. So like if it's a $500,000 car, you're probably only going to make like, I don't know, couple $100,000, maybe $100,000. Wow, Turbo says he's sitting on 20 million in the game right now, and he owns every car in the game. So I would say yeah. Turbo probably races a little better than I do.
Like, and the old style auction house, you could fucking, I knew people that was their thing. That was it. That's all they did was they got to the point where they had enough money and they just bought and sold cars on the auction house. And that was it.
Right. I mean, and that was kind of, you know, that was kind of my gig was turning cars. And so
Fuck.
Hot Wheels Unleashed. I heard about it, but I hadn't dove into it. Forza Horizon 3, I think. Yeah, 3 had a Hot Wheels like Unleashed like spin-off where you could like, that's where some of these Hot Wheels cars come from, is they did some kind of licensing bullshit with Hot Wheels and did their own like Hot Wheels. I bought, matter of fact, the Xbox One that I bought was a bundle deal. Was like a Hot Wheels Hot Wheels Xbox One bundle deal, and came with that game, which I wanted to play anyways, so worked out. But so yeah, when they come out with this new like independent Hot Wheels game, I was just kind of like, I don't know. I want to say that maybe I haven't tried it. I want to say I thought I tried it already, but maybe I didn't.
Like the old auction house, you could set your buyout, you could set your time frame, you could set how much you wanted, like the starting bids.
Yeah.
Yeah, full control.
This one's real basic. Matter of fact, the auction house for this game's kind of clunky, to be totally honest with you. It is one of my biggest disappointments in the game is the auction house is just kind of
They
like...
probably basic bitched it because of how people were using it in the original games.
Also, the search, like, the way you search and filter shit in the game is also kind of convoluted. And also the fact that there's no easy ways to search through all your inventory of cars. So like when you first start a match, like I'm getting ready to go do like Horizon Open shit. Well, I'll start and I'll get 30 seconds to pick a car. And it'll give me the class and like the body type. So like if it's like hot hatch, you know, which is like the style, and then 800, which is like A class. So it'd be A class in this body and a hot hatch body style. So I'm like, all right, cool. Well, I could have like 70 cars in this category to sift through in 30 seconds. Oh, and then you also have got like if it's wet, if it's dry, you know, shit like that. So that determines whether or not, you know, or if it's like a track that's like a mixed course, you know, mixed surface. Well, now you know you're going to have to kind of like rally and street race. So you got to have something on hand for that also. So you got 70 cars you're supposed to sift through. Some of them are tuned. A lot of them are stock. And you can tell the difference between the ones that are tuned and stock for the most part, because they're usually at an even number. But even still, you're looking at a ton of cars. And then if you like, if you're sifting through the cars and you come across one that you do enjoy, but you want to look at like the rest of the cars, you have to scroll like way back again to get back to this car within 30 seconds and choose it again in order to like get that car. And then if you don't do any of that, you get stuck with whatever stock car that they feed you in the list. And then you're really fucked for the next 3 races. So it's dumb. They need to give you more time in the beginning to pick a car. 30 seconds is just not. Here's a fucking Forza, if you want some fucking good advice, how about you just tame down some of the atrocious load times for the actual like multiplayer racing, and then just like add that time towards more time to pick a car. And then we'd all wait the same amount of time. We'd just get more value out of that time because you're giving us more time to pick a car instead of us getting with some piece of shit because we couldn't pick a car in time. Especially people like myself and Turbo or some shit that have got like, you know, own 300 plus cars in the game. I think mine's closer to 350 at this point. So Turbo, if you got all the cars, what's your total car count? That'd be good to know. Be interesting knowledge. I'm down money because I did hit the auction house and pick out some cars I didn't have. just to get towards the overall goal of Turbo's deal. 700 plus cars. Fucking crazy. Man, that's nuts. I imagine at your level of racing, you probably have like the usual suspects that you race, I'm sure. So you probably don't even really sift through that many cars. You probably just like
Well,
shoot
like,
straight towards the cars that you know you always run in this like one class in open. And I feel like I'll probably get there too at some point, but I'm definitely not there now.
can you even still set up car groups in there still, or is it just all a list?
I mean, you can filter by class.
No, like make like a group of like set cars, like you can label them as
Oh,
like these are your
like
drifting
you,
cars,
yeah, like your
and these are
favorites
your
or
drag
something.
cars, and these are your drift cars. That way you know exactly where you are on the list. But that's
Mm-hmm.
how it was on old Forza, like Forza, like Motorsports. I had my drift cars, drag cars, circuit cars, endurance. Like I had them all sorted out.
Now
Once I pulled up the list,
they do have like a so you can sort through by brands. So like Cadillac, Ford, Chevy,
yeah,
shit like that. Well, you can sort through
you
by
are.
brands. And they have a brand that is Formula Drift.
Okay.
And it has basically like Forza specific cars that are made and built for drift.
It's not the same.
You don't have to build them that way. Like I've got one of them is I don't even have it built as drift. It's just like a off-road rally car, and it's actually pretty dope. But that being said, you're right. You can put drift build on anything, and they do have like the swoosh marks to show you like what's drift build. If anything's got off-road tires, it's got like the tire icon for off-road tires, so you can see that. But dude, I'll go back to this. You're left sifting through like 70 cars.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, you already know the build's correct because that's all they're going to give you to choose from. And you already know the class is correct because that's all they're going to give you to choose from. That being said, everything in that class, not everything's tuned. So you have to sift through tuned and untuned cars, which again, you can tell which is tuned and which is untuned, but still, you still have to
make
sift
sure
through
you
them.
don't grab the
Right.
untuned monstrosity.
Right. And if you have duplicates of cars, you probably have one that's tuned and one that's not tuned. One that's tuned, one's stock. So you got to make sure that you're choosing the actual tuned version, not the stock version, just going by looks. On top of that, you not only are you sifting through those, but now, if it's a mixed track or if it's like rally or whatever, now you're also sifting through and looking through to make sure that it's got an even number to know that it's tuned, and you're looking at the tires to make sure the tires are what you're looking for, which again, you're going to look through an entire class of cars with 4 or 5 different tire types.
Yeah.
So, and you're expected to do all that shit within 30 seconds. Like, it's just not, and like pick a quality car. And dude, I've lost a bunch of Horizon Open shit just because of the fact that like I couldn't pick the right car in time. There's a bunch of races I lost to Flex because I couldn't fucking pick the right car in time, but we're already paired, we're racing at this point, so it's just like fuck at that point, You just do the best you can with what you got, but
Yeah, because like in motorsports, like you could have your full list of cars that will just be there, and you could either have them in like default, like alphabetical, or highest ratings, ascending or descending, or whichever. You could set your default, and then once you started making car groups, your car groups came to the front of the list, and then everything else got sorted however you had the list.
You don't have that much control over your inventory, not to that level.
Yeah, like I had my drift cars all sorted out, my drag cars, my circuit cars.
Now, if you're talking
Like,
about just Forza, then maybe.
yeah, this was
But Forza
on Motorsport.
Horizon
This is on
on
this is on
Motorsports.
Motorsports 4. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Motorsports
yeah,
4
yeah.
and
That
5.
is a lot different. This is Horizon. This is their like Crew
Arcade
2.
cheese.
This is their like Crew 2 knockoff type thing. This is their like their version of Crew 2 essentially, only in Forza. So you take the Forza name, all the things you know about Forza, and then try and apply it to like the Crew 2 type of philosophy, and that's kind of what you got here on Horizon.
Yeah.
I thought I built like a Rally S2 car. Maybe I meant to, and I never did I? Nope. I'm gonna skip this one. Let's... Oops. Fuck it, we'll go. Garage. My cars. S2.
Your name is fine. Does not suggest anything about your background, so we can keep it.
Need to make one of these rally based. I think I did fuck with something the other day. I think I toyed with doing a rally spider is what I thought, because I think that is one of the best cars that I got that I feel like's gonna be.
You'd be paid handsome. More than you could make at any color competition.
I realize that.
These flat cars like these Lambos and shit, they don't make a great rally car. You need something
you
that's
need
got
something a little bit more ride height.
this Evolution would be great.
But they'd never be in that position.
That's what they show on the cover. That's what I really should do. Let's roll this one. Get in this bitch. Upgrades and tunes. Fine tune setup. Okay, S2 Rally Off-Road. Oh, this thing's gonna fucking just murder.
His way and his word trumps anything I say or want to do. At least in his mind. There must be other papers. There are, but I haven't heard back from any of them. Somewhere there's an open door and you're going to walk through it.
These are some interesting builds
That's a
based
fact.
off of
That's why
stock.
you have Liberty Big. Huh. Mr. Grace.
So one guy took just the stock build and just replaced the suspension and tire compound to rally.
Sometimes that's all you need, really.
It looks like it might be all I need.
Would you like to walk with us, Miss Scott?
No, thank you, sir.
Because really few vary too much off of the original design.
Tell me about your adventures in the city.
I'm enjoying myself. Life in New York is
I mean, like a lot of my drift cars and like motorsports, I literally just changed suspension and changed the tires. And that was it. And like maybe threw a turbo on it, and like I did like minimal shit.
I have things I want to say to her. To them both.
What things?
Well now, let me see. I've heard stuff
Yeah,
about
these ones they took, looks like they took a little off of other areas and added more to launch.
I've got
Yeah.
Just to give it a little bit more of an edge, but outside of that, that's...
Certainly not. But
Some people sacrifice a little bit to off-road, but you're throwing, you know... If that's what you're doing, you know, I don't know that you want to sacrifice some of your
Realistically, if
off-road.
you can make the car lighter and it already has a lot of power, you're doing more. You're gonna do more for the vehicle if you can make it lighter right off bat.
Let's try this tune. See what's up. Am I gonna be on Thursday? Probably. what's going on? What's going on Thursday, Turbo? All right, now we have a tune for this thing.
Damn it. The bots just spray like unrelentingly. Like they just spray like with no remorse. So you're literally just like blanketed with fire in front of you. It's like fucking trying to fight a Titan in Titanfall. They just they do like as they do like 2 or 3 round bursts, they do like a 7 or 9 round burst, and they just throw off a third of the clip right. I was like, brrr, and then they move and reposition, but they only move like 2 feet, and then they start shooting again.
Here it is. We'll get to do it right here. Let's pick this bad boy. See what's up.
I'm gonna try Hibana again and use the Supernova and the 229. Good old shotgun and pistol.
Oh yeah, I painted this last night, but I didn't actually tune it because I was, I don't know, too tired. I think I was up too late. Silly ass paint job. But there was not a lot of great options, stream fam, so. Yeah, I'll definitely tune in Thursday, man. New season, new cars. What up, Yao? Yao Daddy? Mucka, if you trying to do this race, son, this thing's gonna dust that thing so bad. What is this, fucking Acura? What is this fucking thing you got? It's in. Celine, mate? McLaren? I don't know what that thing is. Motherfucker, catch me. Dude's rolling an expo. Nice. See this shit right here. Load times, bro. Give me more time to pick a car. Less of this bullshit. Pulling the Norwegian servers and shit just for us to play a game.
Woo!
Brown sugar, babe. Gets high off your love, I don't know how to behave. Want some of your brown
7 enemies
sugar.
left. I got 5% health.
Brown sugar.
Yeah, Bona's Super 90 do work, dog.
That's why it's super. When it comes to me, down to my knees.
Headshot. Okay, 6 enemies left, 5% health.
Man, it's a loaded ass night tonight. I get high off your love, don't know how to behave. What up, Yow Daddy? Whoa, this thing is so quick. Jesus Christ. Was not ready.
Hard in that round. Four down, 4 left, 5% health.
God.
Oh, so close to killing him.
God, we're going so fucking fast, dude. Jesus Christ.
I was so close. I only had 4 dudes left. Out of like the 25 that they start shooting. Oh, 4 left. Oh, it's 22. Still.
God.
1v22. You do the math. 1v22 on a map I don't know. This is the first time I've ever played this map, and I am literally figuring it out as I walk through it. Like, Ivana's nice, but her health is shit. Well, she's fast, though.
I hate S2 races. There's no way this thing's got dirt tires either. Or anything off-road. Oh my god, right before the race, are you kidding me? Crazy. Y'all can have that race. Fuck that, for show. S2 rally racing. Or mixed surface. Silly. God. not doing that. Fuck that. It says it's got dirt tires, man, but it sure fucking hits that concrete like it's shooting to the moon. Might be working. There we go. Well, it's not S2 at least. Let's try this thing. Love the paint job on this thing. It's so dope. It's like red chrome bleeding into the skulls. It's pretty dope. Shout out to whoever made that motherfucker.
Sounds very homoerotic.
Listen, if you're into period blood streaming into aborted fetus skulls, then, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, it sounds homoerotic.
Whatever you're into. No judgment here on Juice's channel, so. Dude out here in a Celine. This dude out here at his Evo. We're all just out here fucking off until this thing's ready. And we got a good placing. That's good. Upbeat makes Betioza Manx. Just a guess. Then he's got the Forza edition Manx. Which, yes, it does exist. Ugh. Had good placement, and then I nailed a staircase. Oh shit. This guy out here in his semi truck. God, they're already counting down. Came back from almost last, so saying something, I guess. Nailing our staircase debacle of 2022. Jazz hands. He's like, you get a pinata head, you get a pinata head. God damn it. Everyone gets a pinata head. Being alone. She needs someone at night that she can hold. Sometimes I fall. Used to know. Can't hide. You got me. Lambo in this bitch. Got a hoonigan escort. Shining. You don't give her the finer things. Time surprise. Oh my god. What the fuck just happened? What bullshit was that, stream fam? Fucking robbed of 4th place. Bullshit. I hit a bump and it sent my shit into a tumble roll around a curve. What a ripoff. Fuck you, game. Jesus Christ. I'll fight for 4th place, but shit, what is this? Rough. Can we get not an S1 or S2 race? Can that be a thing? I'll take a fucking C-class race. I don't give a shit. Give me just geriatric old people and fucking three-wheeled vehicles. Fuck no.
Nah, you
Nope.
can't get that lucky, bro.
Can't get that. Another S1 cross-country race. Let's not take the same piece of shit we took before. Let's roll with my huge. I really want to tune that thing. I bet it's dope.
Well, it still is a turd box.
It's like a. I got this class of cars called like Hoonigan, and it's like honestly some of the best cars in the game are Hoonigan shit that I'm a huge fan of. But
Hooligan shit is just retarded monstrosities that they created that are just like stuff that no one would think about doing.
mm-hmm.
Like the whole unicorn.
Oh
was
yeah,
just
the
a crazy-
Unicorn Mustang. Oh my
That was
god.
just a crazy idea that they had, and it just we've committed so much time to it. We gotta
Crazy to
keep
look
going.
at though. Crazy to look at.
I've seen it in person.
That's a real thing? The Unicorn?
Yeah,
Really?
it's a real fucking car, dude.
Oh, didn't know that.
Like they are Frankenstein mechanics is what they are.
Oh, really? And they just
And
make just like
they just make shit,
wow.
and they will make it,
I
and
did
then they
not
will
know
put
that.
it. And they will actually take it to like legit races, like
Wow.
actual sanctioned races, and race that shit.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, the unicorn is like
It's dope.
it's very intimidating, like when you're up on it, like because it's
Mhm. Yeah, it
you don't think
looks cool as fuck.
it's wide as fuck.
Mhm. But it's got that Mustang feel to it though, which is like it's like it didn't lose its purpose, you know.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like a beefy Mustang. Looks like just a fat beefy ass Mustang.
Sure. So on inside the Magic's website, I guess Marvel has officially announced Wolverine will employ new Miss Marvel teams. So we'll see about that. I thought Hugh Jackman was gonna put that down. They had to hire somebody else. Because I could have sworn he said he was done.
He did say he was done playing Wolverine.
Yeah. I'm gonna read this and see who they say is gonna portray him, but I doubt it's the same here. Cause I mean, at least Marvel, they got Disney money now, so like they would just be like, all right, Hugh, what's your number? And there was a pen, just like,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, all right, I'm gonna write a number down. You tell me if it's good or not. Okay, the Marvel Comics fans know that Kamala Khan and Logan's friendship goes all the way back to her first run by G. Willow Wilson in Miss Marvel #6. G. Willow Wilson, Jack White, Ian Herring, Joe Caramagna. Kamala finds herself in the sewers where she encounters one of her favorite heroes, Wolverine. Favorite other than Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, and Tony Stark, Iron Man, Venom. He immediately blurts out she writes Wolverine Storm fan fiction, and Logan takes it pretty well. So I guess they're based on a lot of they're based on some of it, at least off of her comic run. Miss Marvel Kamala Khan is a very recent Marvel superhero past, like I want to say 6 or 7 years. The artist and the writer that came together to do it, they were trying to break the racial barriers some more, because she's a Pakistani superhero. can't see Hugh Jackman's name anywhere in there. So if they did, they must have wrote him like a real fat chick. Wow. And I guess the New York Post just made an article saying Jada Pinkett Smith never wanted to marry Will, cried at a horrible wedding. And that is a straight up headline for this. Confessed that she really didn't want to get married to Will Smith. In fact, the Matrix actress now on the roastings influence on SmackDown like Chris Rock and got to ban him.
It was actually old news anyways. It was an old interview. It wasn't even new shit.
Yeah, it's new to me. It says it was April
Just
8th.
resurrected because of the bullshit.
Yeah.
And the thing was just that they were like, you know, they were talking about how, oh, well, you know, he was a real man, stood up for his wife, blah, blah, blah. And then these were the things that got reported, and they were like, oh, well, is he really a real man that stood up for his wife, for, you know, for a lady that would say these kinds of things about him and shit like that? So that was the whole, like, hit campaign was, you know, is he really a real man standing up for his wife as his wife would say these kinds of things about him? Like, I would have never married him in the perverse ways, you know, type of shit. And so, which is, you know, again, it's a hit piece, but.
Well, this is true blackness right here. Pinkett Smith candidly recalls her mother, Adrienne Banfield Norris, also known as Gammy, 68, forcing her daughter and Smith to wed after she became pregnant with her first child together. So shotgun black wedding? Okay. That's basically what it sounds like to me. I really didn't want to get married, Pinkett Smith stated while seated around the circular table with her mom as well. The Smith and her daughter Willow. Blah. I mean, nobody couldn't force you to get married. You had already established yourself with a career. You guys could have just, you know, like, settled your shit out of wedlock like most other people do. Wow, and now fans are begging Universal to replace iconic attractions all over Christmas. So, what ride are y'all trying to have them renamed? I don't pay that much attention to roller coasters anymore. Now that it don't work there. Now that it don't work at a music park anymore, I don't care. Oh, there's a Men in Black ride at Universal Studios. Y'all just need to let some shit go here. Oh man, Shaq is even weighing in on it. This article says Shaquille O'Neal slams Jada Smith's apology to Chris Rock with 7 worded like for his man Wilson. Oh boy. What's Shaq gotta say with his tiny Asian wife that he be having?
Wow, we not even gonna qualify.
You gotta
And
be
I'm in
DNF.
third fucking place.
DNF'd.
Wow. DNF'd in third place. Second place DNF'd also. Wow.
In first place, dude was fast.
Wow. Bullshit. There you are. Your boy Juice made the podium, guys. Not full of shit playing this game. Completely. Silly. Supposed to do. It's fucking TVR, man.
Shaq says, I'm never gonna say I was wrong doing that punch with Brad Miller. We ain't never gonna say it happened, we were lying. Shaq took an example, and Shaq also did listen to seven of them. Don't let people make statements for you. Cause like Jada made the public apology and he was not present. She apologized on behalf of her and her husband because Rock would have intended to. Oh, okay, Disney. I see how you doing this shit now. Y'all trying to get these Marvel fans to buy all y'all jewelry now from Pandora Jewelry. I see y'all. I see how y'all doing. Motherfuckers, they straight up made a ring set that is all the gems are the colors of the Infinity Stone. Y'all motherfuckers trying to get all our money that we already don't got a lot of. How an 8-year-old made it back home after she was deserted in a busy airport? Why'd you guys leave an 8-year-old at the airport? That's already fucked up. Wow. Will Smith couldn't kiss Rosario Dawson unless Jada Pinkett Smith was with him. If I got a chance to kiss Rosario Dawson, I'm gonna fucking do it. I mean, come on now. It's Rosario Dawson, dude. She don't age. She looks the same that she did 10 years ago. When she was doing Red 12, 15 years ago.
This dickhole in fourth place.
And awarded $450,000 after firing over birthday party at Gravity Diagnostics. Kudos for you, bro, for getting that money. Shit. Slow in the morning. Ground branch is the game I was talking about. Not squad. It's still an early access game and they want $30. Oh yeah, I did not corrupt Brian to get Space Engineers. He bought that on his own accord. Because he was like, I knew you guys played it before, but it was on sale, so I bought it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he told me.
All I know is one night, it was late at night, this motherfucker just pops on.
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit. I'm not doing an S2 race. Fuck that. They can go suck a dick. He gets on, dude, and he's like, pops onto your deal. He's like watching you, do your shit, and he's like kind of slowly learning about shit, and you're talking to him about it, and he's like, oh, this makes sense, and okay, well, I'm figured out how to do this, and and I just know Brian, he's just such a tinkering dude, and so.
Yeah, he said he had already started his own survival.
Oh yeah,
too.
the moment he was turned on to that thing, that's on. I just feel like watching you play it the other night, I think invigorated him to like get into it more. I think is the deal.
Oh yeah,
I think it's one of those games that's just like you have to like kind of have somebody kind of help teach you a little bit,
Yeah,
Kinda,
you gotta tinker with it like a little bit, and then once you get like the raw basics of just like the physics and you kind of understand it a little bit, then your mind just goes wild.
Yeah.
Like at first, just the physics part is hard, but like once you play it enough, or like see, or actually like mess with other people's ships that already work enough.
Yeah, you can kind of get an idea of what it
yeah.
takes to make things run, and
and then you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
makes
okay,
sense.
this is not that hard. I can build this. Because essentially, you basically, on the XYZ, you essentially have to have equal amount of thrusting force in one direction. Raw, basically, that is the simplest way to put it. Is if you got 20 pounds of thrust to push you forward, you got to have at least 20,000 or more to slow you down. It ain't got to be a huge difference, but it's got to be enough where it's got to be equal. And then depending on how heavy or light your ship is, you might have, like, if you're running like a little light ship, but you got like 10,000 pounds of thrust going forward, you might need 30,000 to go to reverse to slow you down fast enough.
Hmm.
Because your acceleration is so much quicker.
Dude, what is up with Horizon Open today, man?
I want to play Dark Sector again because that game was so fun on 360. But I know there's nobody playing the online. The game came out in 2009. It was just a fun gaming mechanic because like your character was offhanding like a pistol or like a submachine gun, and then in right hand was he had this like boomerang glaive that you could telekinetically control with your mind. So you could like throw it down a hallway and like bounce it off the walls and like ricochet and cut people in half. And then it always came back.
Weird.
It was a great game. It was like I liked that concept. And that concept went into the online too. But it was very linear, like a storyline.
Have you looked at trying to think this game. Danny owns it.
I hate how you can like review a game after like 10 hours. Or this dude reviewed it at 1.6 hours. What he reviewed it, give it negative. Had a blast of the game on console back in the day. Steam
He's like,
storage
listen,
is
I didn't see any fucking titties in this game. I give it a thumbs down.
Look, I had fun playing it on console back in the day. Steam port is lazy as fuck. Resolution and key bindings need to be changed every time you launch the game. Editing and still fine. Looks like you did a bad install, my friend.
The game was great, but my girlfriend couldn't stop sucking my dick, so I had to put it down.
Man, but I think Ground Branch would be a really fun game for us to play. As soon as that price drops a little bit more. $30 for an early access game, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm. Can't believe people charge shit for early access games.
The thing Space is here is I think I paid like $12 when it was early access.
It's like paying for
And
a
that was-
concept car. It's just crazy.
Yeah. Because like Ground Branch's weapon customization was like everything has like a positive and negatives to it. You add too many attachments, your weapon's gonna be too heavy. Hey, your maneuverability is gonna be slow. If you add like a high-powered optic, yeah, your zoom and your magnification is gonna be great, but you're gonna lose that peripheral vision. Like there was like a positive and negative to everything that they used.
Hmm.
Oh. Well, on that early access FAQ, it's like, will the game be priced differently during or after early access? And it says, yeah, early access will cost less than the full release. Final pricing is yet to be determined. So they might even go to like a $40 or $50 game at that point. We could also play Squad. Squad's already full release, and it's on. It's free to play this weekend for one more day in 8 hours. Playable maps, 7 playable factions, 9 vehicles, 16 pieces of weapons and different train gear. And it's saying similar games to it are Rainbow Six and Arma 3. And military simulation with 100 players in it. Good God. 70 gigs of space. Or 68 gigs. It's like almost 68. 67.5. See how long it's gonna take to download all that shit.
Fucking Bentley Bontega's where it's at.
I can't believe Elon fucking bought Twitter for $43 billion.
He didn't buy it, he just put an offer in for it.
Oh, I think they're gonna take it.
They already did. They already created bylaws inside it that made it harder for him to buy the company. So basically, like, if his shit inflates to like 15%, then like they've deflated the value of the company so that anyone can buy in to basically lower his value of the company.
Oh.
So they just signed a new, they called it like this poison pill whatever, but there's like an actual like law term for it, but a certain type of agreement they put in place.
I had title in there, it's a poison pill.
So even if he gets to the point where he's at 15% where he could, you know, do more with it, they've already decided to just devalue the shares so that anybody can buy in to to dilute him when needed. It's fucking silly.
I mean, what they gotta do to control him? He taking over.
Like, what are you so afraid of? Like,
They're afraid of Elon ruling the world.
So silly, dude. And he's such a troll.
I had thought about something the other day.
He don't give a shit about
Everybody
fucking
talks
Twitter.
about we need to all migrate to electric cars. And I was like, they're like, yeah, it'd be nice if everybody had an electric car. And I was just like, wait a minute. He would lose money if we all had electric cars. Like, shit. Because he can either keep selling cars like he is now, and there's only so many charging points, so the price of the car goes up so much. If he went the other way around, instead of making that giant gigafactory and taking that same money and just saturating the country with charging stations to get people to buy electric cars, he would have lost money per car just because he did that. Because now the cost of ownership on owning an electric car has gone way down. Because now you have like a charging point, like a charging station, like every quarter mile. like how every gas station is pretty much like every half mile or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but he's playing the game. He know what he's doing.
There it is, Stream Fam. First place for that ass. There you go. Alright, Stream Fam. I think I'm going to call it a night. Calling it a little early tonight. For me, anyways. I've got, this is Danny Bun's birthday weekend, so we've had some friends come out today, hung out tomorrow. We got some family stuff going on tomorrow. We're also going to go see Morbius in the theater tomorrow, so got that cracking. So I know she's going to want to do some Sunday Funday stuff too, so I'm sure we'll be streaming something tomorrow. So anyways, if you guys enjoy the content that I provide, the games I play, the people I have on like Danny Bun, Flex, Truex, your boy Eisen out here, man, holla at me, man. I'm out here most nights. I stream live on 4 platforms at once. You can find me live on Facebook and YouTube at Juice Rants Media. And you can find me here live on Twitch and Trovo at The Juiceless One. Till next time, Stream Fam, your boy Juice. About to go get a snack. About to eat a snack. That's what I'm about to do. Then probably get some snacks. Rub up on Daddy's big ass delicious booty. And then call it a night.